Pretty good song. Yeah, I was wondering if I put the newspaper article in your package because I found another article that I had folded up and put in Kevin's old room. So I didn't know if I had included it. Renee she works at a health food store well, she doesn't work there. She has her own company and she bakes bread there, and all they make about 50 to 100 loaves of bread for the whole week, and they all get sold. She has really come a long way, and they have built a house with stainless steel tables and professional equipment in there too. It's a house right outside their trailer. So we did not get any snow like you guys did. I'm kind of glad, but at the party last night, it turned out kind of rough because I had a headache that was so hard. I enjoyed myself, but the music really didn't bother me, but it was like a sinus headache. And so me and Kevin, he had to go to work at 3 o'clock in the morning because he does not work where I work anymore. He works at a truck company called Prime. It is the 10th largest company in the United States. Eventually, he's going to be making around $90,000 a year, and that's going to be within a few months. I applied there the other day myself, and also I'm going to put an application at another company near Rogersville called Undercover. They start out at $19 an hour just for actually they start out at $15 an hour for general labor. That means anybody that walks in off the street, and then after 30 days they go to 19. After 90 days they go to 19. And what they do is they make fiberglass covers for pickup beds. You know, the ones that cover the back of pickups. And a lot of our people from where I work now have gone there. And so, but I'm going to go and apply as an electrician, and they start off a little bit higher. Probably around $21 an hour, I believe is what it was. And it's no further to go there than it would be to my house. And I can always use the extra money. I was thinking the other day how cool it would be to, if I had a whole bunch of money like I won the lotto, I was going to come to Atchison without you knowing about it and go to downtown and make a photography shop. Of course, I would have the windows all closed up and say, coming soon, a photography shop, and I would call it Lamantha Photography. That way both of your names are in it. And then you would go there and you would see it and you would go, hey, what's this? And then I thought it would be cool if I won the lotto to come and pay off the houses, your mom's house and the house you're in, and go get a brand new, take the Jeep in and trade it in on something brand new. Like either a brand new 2017 Jeep or maybe a different kind of SUV. And it would have touchscreen and heated seats and all the good stuff. And maybe Samantha can get a Corvette or something, I don't know. But I thought it would be pretty neat to do that because I do like helping. And I'll tell you, over the past couple of months, I've been listening to that audio Bible, the one I sent you on that flash drive. It's real easy for me to listen to it than to read the Bible because I get distracted, and plus I can't see very well. And the way it's portrayed on the flash drive, or the way I have it also on my phone, which I just listen to it. It has a storyline, you might say, and it has music in the background and different voices and sound effects. I've been listening to the New Testament mainly, and one of my favorite books is John, from chapter 11 on through the end of the chapter. But if you were to listen to it, I think you would really enjoy it. And if you listen to Revelation at the end, it has some very scary, remarkable things that are going to come true. This is not a story now. This is the things that are predicted, not predicted. This is what is going to happen in the future. Absolutely, this is going to come true. And I know that I've been asked the question from you guys, how do I know if I'm going to go to heaven? Well, I want to tell you that from listening to that CD or that tape that I have about on that Bible, which you have on that flash drive, it says all you have to do is believe that Jesus came from heaven and died for our sins. And it says, if you listen to it, you'll come across where it says, and if you believe on this, you shall be saved. So that would mean that that's how you know you're going to go to heaven. So don't be scared and wonder whether or not you're not going to go. Because no matter how good or bad you are, that's not going to be the way you go to heaven. It's by the grace of God that does it. But that doesn't mean you can go around doing bad stuff and say, well, okay, it's time to go upstairs to heaven. But you have to have a good motive behind what you do. You have to believe in what's right and do what is right. But there is nothing that you can do being good enough that will get you into heaven. All you have to do is believe that Jesus came here and died for your sins, and believe that truly, and you will be saved. So, anyway. And that picture I printed, I guess you know that it's like a refrigerator magnet. I found some magnetic paper at Walmart and thought I'd give it a try. I was looking for a good picture of the both of you, and I like that one quite a bit. If you remember, I showed a picture or a video of you guys with that picture and a flower that was right next to it. I found that flower in my mailbox around October 31st, or maybe November 1st. I was out checking my mail, and that was the only thing in there. And I was wondering who put it in there. I suspected that maybe you guys did it, but I don't know. And if you did, that's pretty cool, but I still don't know who did it. So, anyway, I don't do too much anymore. I mean, well, I do a lot. I'm very busy at work, and I will say the strain of not being able to talk to you guys regularly has really, it bothers me. I will admit that. But as in with time, I believe in God, because I ask Him to straighten things out for us. And if it is His will, then it will happen. So, but I do like the idea of the new me, which is I pray all the time now. Every time I eat, I give thanks for my food and how fortunate we are to be able to have it, and to how fortunate we are, really. There are so many people, even here in our own country, that don't know where their next meal is coming from. There are children that don't get to eat, and their mothers, sit there with their heads held down because they don't know how they're going to feed their own kids. And we're so fortunate that we can go to the refrigerator and say, I'm tired of that. Or, yeah, let's have that. And we take that for granted. We don't realize how fortunate we are to have a home to go to, a warm bed to sleep in, central heat and air conditioning, food, electricity, running water, a place to get out of the weather, a warm home. And those are things that we don't even really think about every day, that many, many people don't have. And just think how rough it is in other countries where there's wars going on, and the people are just so out of it that they don't know where to turn. And their country is being destroyed, and they're so scared. And here we waste so much over here. Do you know that Golden Corral throws out thousands of pounds of food a night, and they poison the food? They put poison in the food, like rat poison, and put it out in the dumpsters, which are locked. because they do not want to give it to the homeless. And you know why? It's because people are stupid. The homeless people will get a free dinner and then they'll turn around and try to sue the restaurant because the food that they got made them sick. So the company would rather destroy the food than to have the lawsuit happen. It's showing 36 degrees here from my area. Let me see. I check your weather all the time to see if you guys are doing okay. I guess you changed your phone numbers because I was texting to your phone, Lana, and I stopped because I didn't hear any responses. So the people that may have the phone numbers were probably wondering what was going on. But anyway, I'm not going to be going anywhere tonight because I don't want to be out in all that hoopah tonight. There's going to be probably a lot of people screwing around, and you know, it's safer at the house. And it's funny, I feel funny applying at a new job. I kind of feel dedicated to where I'm at, but these people, they're just using me. I'm never going to go anywhere there, and if I can make $5 to $7 more per hour, that's another $800 to $900 a month. And I can finally, if I do that, I can finally build the house out there on the property, of which I would love to do, and then move out there. And it would be so cool. I still want to, I was thinking about a log cabin kit, something that's, you know, 2 or 3 bedroom or so, 3 bedroom at least, with big windows in the front and a fireplace, and then a deck out front. I think that would be so cool. And then a trampoline out there, and maybe an above ground pool would be kind of cool too, but especially a trampoline because you can exercise real good. I'm considering getting a treadmill so that I can run the treadmill instead of having to go out each night when it's real cold or rainy. And then Gene come up with a pretty good idea. He told me to take my tablet and to walk the park or wherever it is I walk and take a complete picture of what's in front of me. And then while I'm doing on the treadmill, I put it at the same speed that I'm walking, and then I will be looking at my tablet and seeing, I'll be like going places, if you know what I mean. I always wondered why you wanted to carry your tablet everywhere you went. I understand now, because I love this tablet. It's 10 inches across. It's one of the latest tablets out by Samsung. And I would say it's probably, it's only about maybe less than a 1/4 inch thick. In fact, it's so thin, when you turn it sideways, you can barely see it. And it was $450 when I bought it. But I did see an iPad that had about a 12-inch screen, and it was over $1,000. And it really doesn't do much more than what mine does. But I love the tablet because it's easy to read, and when you're taking videos, it's a big screen. That noise is probably because I got a notification from my download that I just sent you about what I was doing earlier, or is something that you were asking me. I'm going to try to do that video with the scary thing, but I want to think about how to do it. I want to put some white makeup on and shine the light up under my chin so that it makes a scary lighting effect on the face. Sorry about that. So it's going to take me a little bit to figure out how to make a real good video. And so anyway, that's what I do. If you want me to, occasionally I'll make these kind of videos. I wouldn't mind a video of you and Sam talking. You can make the videos to where if once I see them, or whatever, we can erase them if you don't want these videos to stay up online. So anyway, once again, I hope you guys are doing great. Take it easy. And I do like all the videos that you guys make. Pretty good work with the reverse video effects. That's pretty cool, alright. It was real good when the cat jumped backwards up onto the counter. And then the candy popping up out of the off the ground up into your hands. And tearing up that box was pretty cool. I especially like when you dumped the hot water up into the air. That really looked cool. I was hoping you wouldn't get any of it on you because it would probably burn pretty badly. So anyway, once again, I love you guys, and I'll hear from you again soon. Talk to you later. Bye.